I know you've probably talked about this so many times, but we've talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah.
And Logan Paul.
Yeah.
Hit me with that echo. Logan Paul. All right, we missed Logan Paul.
Got it.
We got that. He's something we've talked about a lot.
Oh, yeah. I saw you guys sip on when you talked about it.
And it's like I feel like that exchange really showed what a fucking dumbass he is. Or maybe even just like how damaged he is from the whole Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah.
I want to go over it with you.
Yeah.
If you don't mind.
I'm happy to, yeah.
I want to go over this, and I want to get your thoughts on some of these Twitter exchanges, okay?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm curious, your initial interaction when he said, it's important that you watch.
Right.
No, it's not.
Right.
Now, how did Logan Paul come on your radar to begin with? Because you were ready.
Yeah. I don't know if I was I may have been following him, but I think actually I just maybe saw it because he's so omnipresent.
It was somewhere,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So I probably just responded to it. Maybe I follow him. I don't know. But so I just no, it wasn't because of the Suicide Forest thing.
Yeah.
Like, so I was
that was crazy. That was insane how everywhere that was.
Yeah. That was just bad. But and so I just wrote, no, it wasn't, because it was like this guy fucking shot a dead body in the forest. Like, and this is important. No, it wasn't. So it's less I was trolling him and more that I was just reacting off of that, right?
Yeah.
And I just thought, I didn't think anything of it.
But when he responded, and let me pull this up actually, because this was like, damn, dog, really? Hang on, let me fucking try to make this work. The tsunami of crying, laughing emojis. Like, oh shit! Like, what did you think when you saw that wave of yellow and blue?
I was real confused because I thought it was a fake. I was like, this is not him. Like
I would
fake
think
account.
that
But then I saw the check.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I guess that is him. And then I thought, that's so many emojis.
He's so fucking amused.
Yeah. Like, that's laughing for a long time.
That's like,
it's
not funny anymore.
Yeah, that's like
after the first two rows, it's getting a little sad.
Yeah. After two rows, you're like, oh shit, man. Maybe he's just mentally imbalanced, because maybe that's why he thought it was okay to shoot somebody.
Right.
You're like, all right, well, at least that. But and then when he said, and then I read it wrong. I first read it, I'm laughing because I know why your comedy career took a dive. What? And not I didn't read, I'm laughing because now I know why you're coming. So I thought he knew something I didn't know. And I was like, does this guy have what did I do that I don't know that's bad, right? Yeah. By the way, that's so much about me. Like, I'm like, did I do something? Like, in my head is like, if I
because it's such a stupid comment, you almost want to believe that it's like, oh my God, does he actually know something?
Is there something else, right? Like, Like, did he see me fucking litter or something?
Your first response, the no, it's not, was so not like deserving of anything more than just
moving on.
Or just like fuck off or whatever.
But you took it so personally, like with that response.
Yeah.
Also, what is it in your response that educated him to now why your comedy career took a dive? Like, there wasn't that much information encoded in your initial response.
Right. Yeah, that's true. Right, yes.
He's like, now I know.
Yeah. Now I know, because I wasn't really trying to make a joke.
Yeah.
Either. I was just like saying something.
Yeah.
Right? So that's I guess, like, in comedy, like, you'd say what he did was fundamentally flawed, right?
Right.
But then another thing that's fundamentally, and I was listening to Bert Kreischer talk about this too, and this sounds defensive, and this is why I have not said this until now. But my comedy career has not taken a dive, right? Like, every year it's been more and more.
He's clearly a wounded child.
But Bert was saying, and he's right, there needs to be some kind of truth in your burn or roast or slam, whatever you want to call it. So I was like, oh. And so I read all that, and then I read it correctly, because I'm laughing because I knew why. I know why your comedy career is like, oh yeah, he's trying to act like I was trying to make a joke and whatever.
Yeah.
So then I honestly went right to feeling badly.
Right.
Because I was like, oh.
Well, you kind of realize you're dealing with a child, really.
But he's 24 though, right?
But that intellectually, like, how can you write that and not have the intellect of a much younger person?
That's true. But even further than that, here's the thing. Like, if you're gonna write to somebody who, I write to people, dude. This is fun for me.
Right.
I like to fucking clap back and shit like that.
Yeah.
It's to me, I'm bored, and people are like, "Why do you take it personally?" I don't. It's just fun. I like doing it. My whole thing is, if you say something to me and you got your 14 followers and you think nobody's going to see it, dude, I can't wait. I want to imagine the look on your face when I retweet
I
it.
love
Put
that.
it like, dude, this is your game. You're playing. We're playing.
I love that philosophy.
So fun.
Because
And it's
people
it's
don't
funny.
appreciate the shit that you get when you're online, like we
Oh,
are.
Jesus Christ.
And
yeah.
I love the thought.
And then when you do that, they get mad at you. Like, you should have known better
How
than
dare
to
Yeah.
put
to
this random
bully
person
the
on blast.
person.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. And it's like, dude, but
This is all public.
Oh,
You're
hey.
on Twitter.
Oh, hey, this is the internet. Like, welcome to the fucking internet.
But
man.
it's like when you sign up for Twitter, isn't that what you dream happen? That somebody
100%.
gives you attention? Like, that's why you're
100%.
here.
Here it is.
You would just browse Twitter. You
Yeah.
don't even need an account.
Yeah, exactly. So then I kind of felt bad because I was like, damn, I knew exactly what to say.
Yeah, you're like,
as soon as
this
I
kid's
saw that, I was
fucked.
like, oh, I'm going to say what I said, right?
Just Kobe. He basically set you up for a Kobe.
And I was like, maybe I should leave it alone, but
What was
I
it?
can't leave it alone because he kind of took it to the next level.
Maybe if there was one row of crying laughing emojis.
Maybe. But then I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm just going to do it. I did it, and I was like, that's what you write.
Well, here,
Like,
let's see.
that's-
What
What
was
do we have
it?
next? At least, you know,
yeah.
when my career dies, you can film it and put it on YouTube. I love that when you quote tweet him, you can't even see what the fuck you said.
I actually thought maybe that's why he did that.
I don't think
Oh,
he thought that.
No,
dude.
I don't think so either.
No
but I was
way.
like, oh, I wonder if he did it so you wouldn't see the response if I retweeted
No,
So fucking great.
it.
that was such a slam dunk. Like,
Yeah, I mean, and look at the likes.
The
and
likes
retweets,
on that
which is
one.
Just like everyone's just
historic.
like, all right, you're done. Dude. So he should have been like, well played. I'm gonna go on with my
Sure,
day.
Yeah,
but no.
he should have known I was going to say something
Yeah.
like that. But
Right.
but here's the other thing too. Like you're doing this to somebody who's going to write back to you, who does this for a living.
Yeah.
Like it's not you're not doing it to Jerry Seinfeld, who's going to be like, who's that kid? Oh,
Yeah.
who cares?
Yeah.
Right.
I want you to do this.
Yeah.
I'm going to write back to you.
Yeah.
And this is what I do. So like anyway, I did that,
Let's see what's next.
and then he just kept going.
Not gonna lie, this single tweet is funnier than your entire Netflix special, which actually has a lot
So
to
weak.
unpack, right?
Yeah. Yes. And now,
There's a lot.
this is at least technically breaking this down. If I were a dork, technically it makes sense. It's focused.
Yeah.
compared to the other
Sure,
tweet.
Yeah.
But he admits he saw my entire Netflix special.
Right. He must not have hated it that much. And in a way, it's really a sincere compliment because he's like, I enjoyed your Netflix special
Yep.
enough to watch the whole thing.
Yes.
And this tweet was even
better.
funnier.
Yeah. Dude,
I love
if-
everything you do.
Your special that came out
Yeah.
10 months ago, that was great. But now you're even
You
funnier.
topped it. You've topped yourself,
You're
sir.
growing as an
I'm a huge
artist.
fan.
So
Ugh.
I almost let it go because I was like, because of that, because I was like, all right, it's kind of a compliment, but
You
then,
can't.
No,
You
I
can't.
couldn't. Yeah, because I thought of this, and I was like,
perfect.
this is,
Yeah, thanks. How does it feel to have your name finally attached to something fun?
and you don't understand. I'm
So
a
good.
38-year-old man, and I'm on my phone like, oh my god, this is fucking hilarious. I can't wait, and I'm having fun because,
Come on.
yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, come on.
And then
So this is something that Logan and his peers do a lot.
what?
They do this
This-
whole thing of
this
like
one. Oh, the
age thing.
38-year-old. It's like, dog,
Like,
I don't
hey,
get that.
I'm
a
not
kid.
that old.
Well, first of all, I'm 38. I'm not 60.
Yeah.
But
Right.
but that aside, I don't understand the whole "you're old, you don't get it" thing because everyone gets to be old.
That's my
gonna
favorite
happen to
image is that
everybody.
And
when
it-
Logan is
and
30.
He's not that young at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. It's not like
Yeah,
12.
not
These
like
guys
12.
have hidden behind this guy's of like, I'm just a kid for so long.
Yeah.
It's like, dog, it's
I
time.
still do it. I'm 38.
Yeah.
I'm
it's-
just a kid.
But the thing is, I love to imagine Logan Paul at 38, and he is going to be completely without hair. It's going to be a beautiful thing. I want to check in when he's 38
Yeah.
And then it's be like, dog, you can't talk to anybody anymore because you're a 38-year-old man.
Yeah, remember when you said that thing? I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
I know.
show up and out
I
of-
have it on my calendar. It's like 12 years.
Yeah, I don't know the age. That's not a very good argument because who
Who fucking
Who
cares?
cares?
You're
Yeah,
38,
who
like you
cares?
said. You know.
Yeah.
But also, by its merit, there's nothing really insulting about it.
No.
It just shows how immature he is. It's like
Yeah.
you're 38. I don't. What do I
Also-
care about anything you think?
Also, imagine referring to yourself
Right.
as a shunned
It's
vlogger.
It's really
yeah.
kind of a rock bottom thing. Right?
Yeah. like
That's how he sees himself. It's kind of almost like.
imagine being like, yeah, because like I'm a shunned vlogger. Like, dude,
Yeah.
that's like I want to be to him. Hey, who are we fighting against? Because we're both on the same team here. We're both fighting you. We're both fighting you.
Yeah.
That's like it's like the fucking. You see the meme with the Spider-Man and the Spider-Man where they're looking
Yeah.
at each other.
Right.
That's what the fuck he's doing right now.
Well, it's funny. You didn't say shun vlogger.
No,
He introduced
I know.
that.
Also, he's like blaming you for arguing with him over Twitter when he was the one to make it into
so
this
good.
whole thing.
Has this been broken down? This
Not
much
like this.
There's,
before?
there's
I'm
just
actually happy we're
there
doing
is
this
so
'cause I
many
haven't done it.
layers.
Yeah,
like,
there's a lot of
It's definitely
layers
not.
there.
I haven't done it. Yeah, it's so funny that he used like I don't know.
I don't know what's
being a
worse.
Piece of shit.
The shun vlogger or being the 38 oldest fuck you're like basically over comedian arguing with and the insinuation, the crux of this is that anybody who interacts with the shun vlogger
Yeah.
has no
Yeah,
credibility.
yeah.
He's like, you're arguing with the shun vlogger over Twitter of all places.
Right.
yeah.
Who argues on Twitter?
Yeah, who does that?
He's so self-deprecating in the worst way. Let's keep going.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ask your fans to have their moms read the tweet out loud to them, see what they think.
I didn't want to make fun of how young his fans were, but I felt like that.
Because he brought up the age too, it was kind of
The
like
age, right?
Yeah, exactly,
It really
right.
justified it.
But I was like, this is a good enough. To me, I was like, this is funny enough to bring that up. I just didn't want to be like, oh, your
Well,
fans are stupid,
yeah.
They're not. They're just young.
No,
Yeah.
and the truth is, if you ever do look up like fan meetup photos, like
Yeah.
it's pretty shocking.
Yeah.
Can you
There's
guys?
like a pregnant lady be like, oh, you're a fan? No, my baby is.
Yeah.
It's not even out yet.
yeah. And he
I'm
and
like, is that Logan Paul?
the
And then
fucking
this. And
he
then-
doesn't stop.
No, but here's the thing. I think, and this may not be right, but I think he wanted to have the last word, but he didn't want me to see it so that I would
he
respond.
didn't even.
That's why he
Oh.
didn't tag me.
oh,
Old people roasting me.
So I was like, I think I actually responded to this.
That's
I'm
a
not
good
sure.
point.
Well, I'm not sure what the significance of the greater than symbol is in this situation.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Old people, greater than, greatest thing on planet Earth. I mean, I don't understand the significance of it. I'm trying to. Well, at any rate, I love that that's such a good observation. That's definitely what happened.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. And he had like his whole think tank.
Well,
Because he rolls with a posse.
The Low
I would
Gang?
like to think that, but
well, they were also at the Suicide Forest.
Right.
but then why did they only
So-
come up with those insults?
Because,
Yeah,
my friend,
they're all.
that's
yeah,
the best.
It's the
basic.
Low Gang.
Yeah. I had other ones too that were so brutal, but I just
Do you remember any?
no, I don't.
It's okay.
I had brutal ones where I was like gonna go like I didn't bring anybody else but him into it. I could have, you know what I mean, but I was just like, nah, I can't do that.
Well, you did it tastefully. How about this? You're my son.
Yeah.
Tag your fucking daddy. I'm your fucking daddy.
This way, I was like, at least I'm now getting sillier. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, I just want to.
Yeah.
Because dude, in my head, like maybe this kid, I don't know him. Maybe he's literally like, oh, I'm having fun making fun of with this comedian.
No.
I don't know.
No.
No.
I don't know.
In a way, it's almost like the Suicide Forest all over again. But you're the one filming the dead body.
So.
And does it continue?
Oh yeah.
Damn. Logan, go.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Chris, this whole exchange is really, really similar to your life. As time passes, your jokes get less and less funny. Sorry, Daddy.
Yeah, that's
That one actually, and the likes are getting less.
But also, as time passes, jokes do get less and less funny just because you
just
are
by the nature of
hurt.
it.
Yeah.
Right. As time passes, memories become less and less clear, dude.
As time passes, you get older.
You're 38, dude.
Yeah.
You don't remember anything, probably.
And I don't know. I think that might have been it. That I
The
don't
thing-
know.
This was just so legendary.
Yeah, this is one of the best things.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. Thanks, but first of all, thanks. Second of all, I walked around, and people were like, it was like I did the fucking Tonight Show in 1987.
Right.
People were like,
That's so
"Hey,
good.
what's up, dude? Good luck with Logan." I'm like, Jesus
That's
Christ!
fucking
It
great.
speaks to how much they cared about that thing he did in the Suicide Forest. Like I get I get that what I said was, somewhat funny, but that isn't why it got so many retweets. It got so many retweets because they felt emotional about the stuff that he did,
Well,
and they
it
don't
was a
like
beautiful, perfect storm. Sadly,
Sure.
new media is usually in mainstream media only when something awful happens.
Mm-hmm.
And Logan, that Suicide Force thing was just so fucking big.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
like,
it was
I mean,
all
that
over.
this was just a perfect battle between good and evil. It played out on Twitter in this new age. And something occurred to me as I read his final tweet that ended this whole Suicide Force Part 2.
Mm-hmm.
This was the one. This was the Brain Trust's final act. This was what they all thought about, and we're like, "That's the one."
Oh, right. Yeah.
Chris, this whole exchange really because he had a setup. He dramatically, spaced it out. This was it. This was their joke. This was their coup de grace.
Well,
Did they get you?
I fucking forgot about it.
Hey, jokes. Your joke.
I forgot just like the joke. Yeah.